Hey everybody, welcome. Let me know if my microphone's okay. Give me a sound check how the volume is. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Mark. I'm on the YouTube side right now. I'm uh, handing out some wrenches, so give me a second, please. Thank you, Mark. Whoops. I don't mean that. There we go. Mute. Thank you. Okay. Hey, NC Kitty Fishing. Jeff Dunn. Okay, let me see. Dutch. All right, he's a moderator. Okay, let me go back to the StreamYard side. Good to see everybody. On the camera, we've got a 1857 Flying Eagle. It's just one I happen to have handy. I just thought I'd throw it up there real quick. It's been a while since I've live streamed, and I miss my old buddy Lincoln. Robert will be joining us in a little bit. If anybody that wants to come up, I had posted the link earlier. If you need me to post it, let me know. And we'll look at some coins, look at some varieties, maybe have a chit chat on some other subjects that me and Robert were kind of hitting on the other night. Hey, DA Fuzz, DeFuzz. The DeFuzz is in the house. There's Mr. Dunn. Trina Kurt, Cirque, I guess is how you pronounce that. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Let's see if I can catch up in chat. Here we go. I'm trying to shift from side to side. I can't do the pullout on this laptop of mine, so hopefully Robert will be joining us. There's CJ's Coins. I haven't seen CJ. I haven't seen you in a long time. Welcome, my friend. There's Shroom. How are you, Shroom Day? Good to see you. Like I said, we'll get Robert up here and we'll get some discussion going, maybe. Look at some coin. I've got a few things I want to show him, ask him about. And maybe y'all find interesting as well. I thank you all for joining me. I sometimes do live stream on Sunday nights about the same time, so we'll see if we can get back into that. It was a pretty regular thing for a while. Kind of get away from it, and decided to start it up again. There's Mr. Larson. Good evening, Mr. Larson.
Well, hello, Alan. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing mostly good. Mostly good.
Well, that's good. Did you have a good weekend?
I bought some coins.
Oh, that's always a good weekend, right?
Well, I sort of kind of think so. How you doing? Here come the fuzz. Here come the fuzz. Everybody know that she be the fuzz.
Yeah,
Hey, the fuzz.
DeFuzz be in the house.
Mark A, I got your text. I haven't got a chance to look at it. Hey, Oryx 0184. Oh man, I'll tell you what, guys. Hey, let me tell you right now, if you don't want to listen to how do I put it? This is me letting my hair down, baby.
That's why you like to come to my channel, Robert, so we can let the hair down.
That's right. How you
Talk
doing?
about some good things.
Good to see everybody out here. Let's take and share this. Let's get it to everybody. What the heck?
Yeah, I invited a lot of people up. Let me post a link. We'll get some folks up here.
Trina, what do you mean did I buy any good coins? I bought a lot of good coins.
I don't.
You,
I spent about $3,000 today, Trina,
ooh,
and I don't know. I mean, we don't have a lot of the people. How you doing, Jeff Dunn? By the way, we don't take and we don't have some of my Morgan guys in there, but I bought about 3 Morgans today. They're just bomb Morgans. I know one of them. Somebody asked me about it. It's the 1880 over 79 Carson City. It's the VAM 4 Top 100. I bought one of those today. Actually, I took it. I'm probably going to just break even on it, Mark A. Because I looked at it at home. I'm only on graded as 62. The dealer graded it as 63, but he didn't attribute it. So with those 2 issues in play, I took and it being attributed as what it is will make it good. I see 1888 New Orleans Hot Lips.
that'd be it.
I know what it is.
Oh Lord! Opening bid on the CC shroom says. That's pretty
Opening
good.
bid on the CC is going to be about $1,200 shroom day. Yeah, it's not that cheap.
Wow. Well, it sounds like you had a pretty good pickups here.
Yeah, I did. Actually, I bought some coins from Mark A. Thank you, Mark A. I'm happy with the deal still today. I don't care if I make $1 or not. I am so happy that you did make a decision. I told Mark A, and I practice what I preach, but I told Mark A a long time ago. I said, you need to learn how to sell a little bit of your coins. That way, if you're buying right or selling right. Well, he took and he sold me. I mean, I ain't going to show you every one, but he sold me about, what, Mark? $700 roughly. I mean, it's a little less than that, a little under $700 worth of coins today. And it's like, hey, that's great. We'll take and we'll sell it for you. Well, I'm going to sell it for me now. Oh, let's see now. This here's a Denver. I see the Denver Mint on a Walking Liberty. I don't know.
It's an RPM, but I don't know if I can make it show up.
1941 Denver.
I believe so. Let me look to make sure. Yeah, 41 Denver RPM 1 FS 501.
Well, there you go then. I already seen it. So yeah, I can tell what it is. I mean, I've looked at it already. Well, I haven't looked at it per se. I don't know if I've looked at that coin. I just know that that's what it looks like.
Yeah, I just saw that throw up some varieties that I ran across in the last little bit.
Oryx. What do you mean there's some weird lips? Man, that's why they call them hot lips, baby. Just get on there and all kinds of smooching going on there. How you doing? Kitty fishing. Ain't seen you in a while. How's the fishing down in North Carolina? One of these days I'm going to get down there and go fishing with you. But I want to go largemouth bass.
Now we call him NC Crossdresser, but yeah, it's kitty fish.
Oh.
Good to see you, NC.
It is good to see everybody, actually.
Really, it
That's
is.
right, Oryx. Double the smooches, baby.
I'm going to hop over on the YouTube side just for a second here. Okay, let's see. We've got Mark A's got a wrench now, and we've got Dutch has got a wrench.
How you doing, John Argent? Good to see you.
Let's see. John Argent is in the house. Post something, Robert, so I don't know if you've got a wrench or not. I think you do, but I want to make sure. I know Florida.
Oh, I can't because what I'm watching you on YouTube is my incognito name.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you.
I forgot. Yeah, I like to take in sometimes whenever I go into other channels. I just want to listen and just, I'll be looking at coins. That's what I do. I look at coins while I'm listening. And I go into incognito because, there's some people that know. Mark A. and me was talking about it today. If you want to know somebody's in the room and they're not saying that, all you got to do is start typing in their name and it'll highlight it if they are in the room. Well, that's why I have an incognito where nobody notices. 1954, D over D over D.
That's it.
501, I believe, RPM number 1.
Yes, sir, it is.
Man, that's pretty good. I'll tell you what, you're picking some easy coins for me.
I swear, you're laying them out pretty good, brother.
Hey, like I said, you're making them easy. What can I say?
Let's see if we can trip you up here a little bit.
Flying Dutchman, that's right, baby. Is the Batman channel is the one I'm on right now. Hey, Kitty Fish, and I go undercover. It's just fun.
It's a little. That one's too easy. So let's see what else.
Oh, come on, too easy. Floor, what you doing? Let me make some coffee, please. How you doing, CJ? You know what, CJ? I've been wanting to get a hold of you, buddy. I like what you did on that last stuff, and I got some ideals. Actually, I had some great ideals, CJ, and then I forgot them.
Well, you'll know what this is right off, but this is a pretty good one.
What's that, honey?
He's the one who did the copper round.
Yeah, he did our copper rounds. In fact, I still have one of one.
Maybe
CJ.
you can copper bar, coin of copper bar.
Oh, hey, you know what, CJ? That's not a bad ideal. CJ, let me ask you a question. I'll get that in just. Ooh, is that a? I'm gonna have to hold on a second on that one, Alden. CJ, like copper bars and the new YouTube's coin op logo. What do you think about that? As opposed to a round, make it a bar. Yeah, it's a clash. I'm just wondering the year because I see a lot of that looks too coppery to be the 84.
That's what it is. 84.
You're kidding me. Okay, well,
There it is.
Yeah, just like show.
Oh, here you go. Sorry, 1 second. Well, I got the back fade or something. What do you think about that, CJ? That's what I'd like it to look like. In fact, CJ, I can get you a couple of these here if you need that. Well, thank you, Oryx. Hey, Jack Goldman. I hope I.
Hey, Jack. Good to see you.
Yeah, Jack Goldman from Marion, North Carolina.
Yeah, Jack's one of my neighbors. He lives in just down the mountain from me.
Oh, well, hey, Jack, how you doing?
Good to see you, Jack.
CJ, look around for some copper bars and see if we can't find some. I might be talking about it.
Here's a good one I might be able to get you with.
Uh-oh. So far, what am I? 3 for 3, 4 for 4, something like that?
You're 5 for 5.
Oh, 5 for 5.
Oh, no, that's a lot easier than I thought.
Yeah, this in here, we know it's, actually, I don't remember how they diagnose this in the books because I believe it's actually a recut date, not a double die.
No, it's a recut. You're right.
Yeah, and I don't know how they classify it, so I'm lost on that one. I just got the half. I only get half a point there because I can't remember the number.
According to my book, when I found it's a recut.
Right? Does it have a designation number? Hello, Penny Queen. Of course, there's a Penny Queen. Where the hell is Penny Queen at?
If it does, I don't know it. I just know it's classified a recut. I found that in a book somewhere. One of the books I've got. I'm sure there was a number to it, but I didn't write it down.
Always write those numbers down, man.
I know it. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Is that the same year?
So I'm only 5.5 for 6. No, that's a different RPM.
Yeah, it's a different one.
You know what though? Oh boy, because there's a couple of them similar to that one. But I'm gonna say I believe that might still be a 41 D over D.
No, wrong on that one. 45.
45. Wow.
That's a 45.
Oh, wow. Okay. I made a mistake. I'm done. I quit. CJ says Fletcher 106. You know what I was going to say, CJ? I know it'd have an F number, and I just didn't know what it would be.
1945.
So CJ. All right. Well, he says 106 or 29. Aha. So yeah, and that's the problem with those shield nickels. Those damn things are so many of them that were messed up back then. Jack Gorman, nice to meet you, by the way. If you're a friend of Alden's, you're a friend of mine.
Good to see you, Jack. Let's see here. Gotta find.
Man, I'll tell you what, all we need is about 20 more people, and we're going to take and we'll be able to start an auction.
Heck yeah, we got plenty of coin.
Hey, I know that's a fact. Oh, by the way, man, I'll tell you what, shame that my buddy Arthur doesn't know that there because I've got his coin getting ready to go to ANAX along with Paul Hampton. If you're out there, Paulie, Mr. Ho-Ho Man, I got you I got your coin getting ready to go out. Everything. Awesome, Davos. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Well, this is supposed to be a 64 D over D, but I don't see the D on it.
The D's on the back.
I know.
It should be right underneath on the left side of well, it'd be the right side of the eagle, but as you're looking at the coin, the left side of the coin, right underneath the talon. Keep going down, keep going down. Right there.
There it is.
Yep. Now, see, I keep getting confused the RPM 1 and RPM 2, but that is the FS. I think it's the FS 502. It's either 501 or 502.
I don't have it written down on it.
Okay, well, I guarantee it's one of the two. I think it's the FS5. See, I can't remember. There's two strong ones, and one's the 501, 502. 34 DDO the other day. What grade is it, CJ? Oh, Oryx. Shame on you.
Oh, Lordy. Let's see.
Which logo are we talking about?
Hang on a minute. Oh, I got another one to show you here if I can find it.
This is an adult channel. I hope you set it for an adult.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Okay. Oh man, have you guys taken in? Oh wow, fine, very. Well, that's still okay, CJ. It shows real nice. I like it either way.
I'm looking.
Well,
Trying to come up with a good one for you.
I was gonna say, yeah. Let me look around. I'll get my first one. I bet I can stump you on, and it's a FS.
Yeah, you can stump me on any of them. I'm not the expert. I'm just good at finding them.
Well, that's the key right there is finding it.
By the way, I do want to ask you about something while I got you here. The other day at the auction, where you showed that 1960D.
Yeah, it ain't gonna show it. Yeah,
with the mark on the reverse. Exactly what was that again? Because I've got like 50 or 60 rolls I need to go through.
Well, now wait, you said a 1960D mark on the reverse. What you're going to tell me is, are we talking a penny, nickel, dime, quarter, $half? What?
Well, you showed it Friday.
Okay, but again, what denomination? We did 30 coins. I don't know what the hell it was.
It was a 1960 U.S. cent. It was something on the reverse. I don't remember. You said it was worth about as much as a small of a large date.
But that was okay. You missed it then. It was the I was going to show it to Fuzz. It's my collector shirt. It says on it, "Coin collecting, the only hobby where you can go broke and still have money." That's it. You sell the coin off. But no, that's a 1960. In fact, well, see, I'm right now. They're right here. Whoops, I got wrong camera. They're right in here getting ready to go to ANAX. It's a double Diavers number 30. It's a class 4 and a class 8. You'd have to look it up copper coins, but it's a scarce double die. I just happened to take in, you know what, guys? Here we go again, and I told people on the stream, if you bought any 1960Ds from me, start looking, because I took and I just, from time to time, I'll open a roll while I'm sitting here, guys, and I'm watching YouTube or something,
Right.
incognito, and I'll just be listening to a channel, and I'll start looking through a roll, checking them for quality, see if there's spots, things like that, because it happens. It just happens. You don't know what it is, if somebody rewrapped them or what. So I was looking through it, and I found 3 of those 1960 double dies. That's a pretty scarce double die. I took, and Arthur does, I think, got a great deal, because in a Mint State 60s, where I started the price out at, from copper coins, which was $75, and he bought it. And then, but a Mint State 63, I think, is almost $200.
Wow.
Yes. And supposed to be they speculate it's a triple die, but.
Well, what's the main thing to look for?
Well, snap. I don't want to take them out of the flips. I already got them in here, because it is. But what you're looking for is on the, I'll tell you, just go to coppercoins.com and look up 1980D double die obverses, and the number 3 is the one it is. It'll show you everything you need to know.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah, you definitely will be interested. And again, anybody out there who's bought a roll of 1960Ds for me, don't miss that one, because it'll be a nice one. I mean, I'm not certain how much the value of them, the true value is, but I sold the one. I never got a chance to research, to look for. In fact, I don't even think I could find any auction data on it. So,
wow.
And I'm just doing my Chuck, Chuck from Copper Coins. He says that, he describes it as being a very scarce variety. So,
Well, I've had such good luck finding small of a large date that I thought it'd be worth looking for.
oh yeah, I mean, you figure you pay, let's see, even people that pay, $20 for a roll, you can get $100 back for one coin, and you find 3 of them. Hey,
Yeah, exactly.
And by the way, CJ, I don't know if you're still here or not. I tried to auction this off, and I'm going to resubmit it and try and get the extra plus. Man, this just don't show too well.
How do I give you the screen? Here it goes. There you go.
Not me. But it's a 1934 Denver MS64 plus, and I'm going to have it resubmitted. But it's not the double die CJ, but man, it's a nice grade. All I need is that 1/2 point, and I'll be competing with that double die. Yeah, that's what I want. I just wanted to show it to CJ, because he's talking about him finding a 34D double die obverse.
I'll be honest with you, it's been so long since I live streamed, I about forgot I was StreamYard work. I'm gonna have to relearn it. That's not good.
Yeah. What else you got, Alden? Come on, man. Keep them going. Let's go. Snap.
Well, all right. Hang on. Let me dig out some good stuff here. Oh, I don't know if it'll be good, but we'll try. Here's one. Let's see here.
Shroom Day, a lot of people did. Mark A said he was wondering. That's interesting, CJ. Oh, that in there. Wait a minute here. I know what that is.
You do, huh?
69D RPM number 1 FS.
FS 501. Yep. That's it.
Yes, sir.
He's good, guys. What can I say? All right.
Nah, these are the ones I know by heart.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, how you doing, Coin Junkie? Good to see you. That one, I know it's 1959 D over D. Looks like it's the RPM number 1.
It is.
Nice.
That's
I
kind
need
of a
some
hard
of
one to
those.
find.
I need
Huh?
some of those.
Oh, do you have some?
I said I need some.
Oh,
Thank you, Oryx.
yeah. I found that in a roll a couple of weeks ago.
That's right, everybody. If we get to 100 thumbs up, all the neighbors will be giving out chicken beaks to each and every one of you.
Deep fried chicken beaks. That's it.
Deep fried. What? No pickled?
Now I'm gonna start pickling heads. We have a lot of fun with all that chicken, Joe.
Oh yeah.
For a man
Sh-
that's never owned a chicken except for a dead one, that's pretty good.
as a shroom, a lot of times I will let a customer have it. But that one there, I said, usually there's a lot of times if I say I'm not doing it, then and that one there for the price difference. And you know what? Who was that? Stack Silver. He said he was gonna take and buy it, but he thought he'd let me have it, and I appreciate it because I'll tell you what, I took in after I looked at it under the camera. I said, you know what? That coin deserves an extra point. So, hello, NBPD. I remember you telling me what that stands for, the pizza guy.
Yeah.
That's what I remember it as.
Yeah, I thought it was police department when I first saw it.
It's pizza delivery. That's what I thought when I first seen it.
Yeah, I was like PD. I was like, oh, a police
New
department.
Brunswick.
Here come the fuzz.
Yeah. Here come the fuzz. Here come the fuzz.
That's pretty good. Oh, with all that's going on in the world, you never know who's coming.
Oh man. Who out there has seen all the news about the ghost in Kiev?
Huh?
Who all has seen the news about the ghost in Kiev? Raise your hand.
Oh, yeah, really.
The fighter pilot. Anybody seen it? I want to see what New Baltimore, but I want to know who out there in chat has seen the news about the ghost of Kiev. I'm serious about this.
I've not seen that. And pretty much a ghost guy. So.
Well, now, this here's a fighter pilot that supposedly has downed 5 or 6 MiGs over in the war.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. I'll give them credit. They've held their own pretty good, longer than I thought they would.
It's all fake.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. It's all fake, Holden.
Really?
Yeah, the ghost of Kiev.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the whole outright thing.
I know, but hold on a second. The ghost of Kiev comes from a game. It's actually one of these modern games that kids play.
Like a video game kind of thing?
Yeah, a video game.
Oh.
And they took a snapshot of it. Somebody has played the news, okay? And if you look, somebody else played the news. They're showing these supposedly military for Kiev sitting there with these guns and shit. Somebody pointed out they're paper guns.
Oh my Lord.
They're made out of cardboard. You can, if you start looking at the photographs. Me and Flora, we was sitting there and we was looking at some of the videos, okay? And I'm looking at it, and they're talking about how all this, how they've blown up all these Russian tanks and stuff, right? Well, like I told Flora, I said, pay attention to this video. And we watched it. They showed the same tank, 8 different angles, trying to make claim that they knocked out 8 tanks. And the damn tank looks like it just had a smoke bomb put under it. But like I told Flora, I said, how the hell do you know if that's Russia or if that's from the Ukraine? Because they're all the same.
Yeah, there's no markings on them.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to take out a tank with a Molotov cocktail. I'll say that.
Exactly.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, I took it and somebody let me know. I seen it and I looked it up. Yeah, the Ghost of Kiev is a video game. So
I didn't know that. That's wild.
Flying Dutchman? No, they're the ones getting it right. It's propaganda from our own country is the sad part. The Ghost of Kiev has been promoted by the USA, and like I said, it was a young kid in a chat, and you can look it up. I mean, they can show you all that stuff. The picture of him in the cockpit supposedly with his thumb up, that's part of the game.
That's wild.
Game. So, yeah, it's interesting, and I just Oh, the fourth estate has let us down, in my opinion.
Really. Now, guys, not to change the subject, but
Go ahead, change.
anybody that hasn't heard or wasn't at the Cincinnati show in July, the information's out there. I'm going to post it on my channel. But if you can be there because we had an absolute ball last year.
Oh, we had a great time. We try to get together and go get some whooped up potatoes.
Oh yeah.
Ask Mark A about that.
Whooped up on taters.
We have a great time, guys. We'll have to see if we can't get well, you know what? I want to see if I can't get a room rented at the hotel there, like oh guy, who was that out there, guys, who did it that a couple years ago? We've been doing it every year, but I'll tell you what, if you can make it to Cincinnati, Ohio, well, Flying Dutchman, he's been here. But man, we just have a great time. And I'll tell you what, guys, you need to go with us to the dinner, to the wherever we're going, just to chit chat, have a little bit of fun.
We had a ball. I mean,
awesome, Dutch.
There was a lot of channels there last year.
Oh yeah, we had, as far as I know, we had over 200 YouTubers there.
Yeah, there was a lot of folks there. A lot of folks I personally never got the chance to meet one-on-one, including yourself, if it hadn't been for that show.
The Fuzz, start driving about 1 week early, sweetheart. You'll make it.
Mark Hayes said Diane trying to shoot paper wads.
Yeah.
we had that poor
somebody else.
We had that poor waitress who tore up. She got the food wrong. You remember that?
She got tipped good. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Because I know I tipped pretty good, and you guys were tipping too. So shit.
Oh yeah,
that girl probably
you got to take care of you.
$100.
We had a good time though.
Oh, we had a blast, guys. I tell you what. I mean, Mark A was there. Dutch, I don't recall you going to dinner with us, did you? I know we had pizza guy there. Cherie was there.
Joe and Diane.
Diane. We had Greg Arbuckle there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember everybody.
I can't remember either. There was a bunch of us there. Wasn't John there?
I don't remember.
I know he was
there.
Yeah, I thought John was with us at one of the dinners. I don't know if it was that night or the day before.
Well, we only had about 8 that went to the
seafood place.
Crab or Crafty Crab.
I don't remember for sure.
Oh, the Fuzz. We only took up a small corner of the restaurant at the Cracker Barrel.
We had an absolute ball.
And not only that, guys, we'll take them at the hotel. There's a nice little small patio there. We go out there and we're up till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Or a lot of people are. Me and Floor stay as long as we can. Now, last year we never got a motel room. The year before that, we got a motel room. We absolutely have a blast.
Well, you had a lot going on.
Yeah,
you had the wedding and all that.
Yeah. Didn't JB go? Did he go with us to one of the dinners?
Huh?
JB.
Oh,
I think he did. Yeah.
But not in the Crafty Crab.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I know he went to one of them. I thought.
Yeah, in the Crafty.
John Argent was there. I thought he was, and John Brandon.
Oh, yeah, John Argent was. I'm sorry. I thought you was talking Johnny Ray Highway.
No, John Brandon and John Argent both were there. I think.
Greg
America and his wife.
America and his wife was there.
Yeah, Greg Arbuckle was
there.
there.
I said Greg Arbuckle already.
Yeah, Greg stayed at the same hotel I did at the Hill.
Oh yeah, Jeff. Jeff.
What's the?
Yeah, Flag City Jeff.
Flag City Jeff. There you Flag City.
Yeah, he was there.
Flag City Coins. He was there.
Coin Crew was there too, weren't they? They weren't at the dinner, but they were at the show.
Who's that?
Coin Crew, wasn't they there at the show?
No, they weren't.
He went
Oh,
to the
okay.
coin show, but did not go to
Yeah.
the dinner.
He went to the coin show, not to the dinner.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He was at the show.
Adam Jam was there.
Yeah, Adam Jam came there. Pissed
Yeah,
me
I
off.
remember Adam Jam.
To me
Coin,
the first time.
yeah, coin making sense was there.
Yeah, Coins Making Sense was there. I knew he was there. Daniel Malone was there. You got Stacks or Silver Stackers there. And now I'll have to get him to talk to me
Who's
next
the
time.
one in the coin show today? The young boy, the young man.
Oh, Budget Hunter.
Budget Hunter was
Yeah,
there.
Hoove was there the last day. She showed up that Saturday night, I think.
Who's that?
Hoove?
Oh, yeah, Hoover
Yeah.
was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
and you know what? Osmond never made it last year. Hoover made it, but Osmond didn't. He made it the year before.
and
Right.
DJ Jeep was there, the one with Hoover.
The Jeep, yeah.
And then who's there? Who was the other?
Let's see, because JB, he ran the live show for a while. Oh, and you ran a live for a little bit.
Benji.
Yeah,
Benji
I ran it for a
was
while.
there.
Yeah, we had, guys, like I said, there was a total of 200 YouTubers at least that we got recorded that made it to the show. So we have a blast. Oh, yeah, RC Pops is there. RC
Oh
Pops,
yeah, RC was there for sure.
Yeah,
I thought the world of meeting RC. He was
Jack Brown.
a cool
was
dude.
Yeah, Jeff Brown usually shows up. He lives
Yeah.
right outside of town, though.
Jack
And
Brown was
JB took over pretty much master ceremonies on the internet and did a great job.
Oh, he did. Yeah, I told him.
MC and he did. I thought he did awesome.
He did. I absolutely agree. So,
He's just got a knack for it.
Daniel Malone was there.
well, I already said
Jerry
him.
Ward.
Okay, so what do you guys want to talk about in the chat? Who's all in the chat? How many people are in the chat? Who wants to talk? What do you want to talk about?
How many we've got? Let me go to the YouTube side.
Yeah, get up. Somebody pull a question, something. Come on. Share it to all your friends. Go knock on their neighbor's doors. Tell them to come over and say
Yeah,
hi.
we got 17 in chat right
Well, there you go. Somebody's got to have a discussion, a topic they want to talk about.
now.
Let's find out what you want to talk about.
There you go. Just like I said, I just wanted to get things going, and I hadn't live streamed in a long time, and I thought it was time.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
Like I said, I miss my friend. I do.
Well, I'll tell you what, I took and watching all this gloom and doom on the news, like, what's the next trending coin? Flyers, dimes, or 20 centers? Well, 20 centers are always popular. The last I heard, CJ, actually what's really popping right now is the Walking Liberties. Walking Liberties are a hot commodity right now. They went from the Franklins to the Walking Liberties, which that'll happen from time to time. You get a series, the more
Right.
modern, inexpensive ones, then people will graduate up into the more expensive type coins, and that happens a lot. The next thing coming down the pike, I'm not certain. Morgans are always popular, but I mean, well, we're at the $50. I'll be honest with you, CJ. It only makes sense that it could potentially. I'm noticing an uptick on the Lincoln cents. And here again, if we go by the same scenario I just told you, we'd go Lincoln cents, Indians, back to the Flying Eagles.
Right. Yeah.
So, good question, though. If I knew the future, I'd be a rich person.
Yes, wouldn't we all?
Yep.
Hey, buy gold. But that's always good stuff. Buy gold.
Yeah, that's always a good topic is gold.
Yeah, I don't foresee it losing any value in the near future.
Now, let's see, 21D. What do we got here on the 21D? Oh, Walking Liberty 21D. I got one, Flying Dutchman. I don't think I got it in a VF, though.
No, I've got a 17
Oh.
in VF, but
Florida Lean saying he's already got one.
21s are hard to find. I agree.
Yeah. The only 21's not hard to get is the pennies.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. Thanks to Lincoln, I have a full set of the cents. So
Yeah. The nickels ain't too hard. Dimes are tough as shit. $half are pretty hard to get too, and then
Are
they're
they?
easy.
I don't think I have a 21 half.
Okay.
Don't believe I do.
Dutchman says he's got the S&P, still looking for the D. I got one.
Oh, you found one, Nancy? Well, that's good.
Considering Dansko hasn't been, I don't know if Dansko's even producing yet.
I don't think so. Not from what I've seen.
Tarina, VF is very fine. It's a grading terminology that they used to use before the numbering system, but a very fine can go on a penny, can go from like a VF, very fine 15. Some people say it's just a fine, depends on who you're talking to, but usually it's a 20, VF 20. I have seen a 25 and a 30 being a VF, but again, a lot of it changes on that.
I think the 2013 plus circulation 5-minute will ever pull a premium. 2013.
Oh, wait, he said the 13 plus circulation S minute. Are we talking, CJ, are you talking the quarters? You're welcome. Oh, yeah, he put quarters down below. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, CJ, I don't know what the mintage is, but I know they're popular. You know, he's talking about popularity. And remember, you know, now here's a good topic, guys, and I don't know the answer. And that would be, you know, what makes, I mean, I know some of the answer. What makes a coin popular and valuable down the road compared to today if you get it for a modern series? One's going to be scarcity. That's pretty obvious.
Yeah, mintage.
Right. Two, you know, one of the biggest things depends on how popular it becomes in just normal chit chat, like we're doing right here.
Right.
You know, if it has, you know, there's a few other things, you know, a good story to a coin that'll take and bring it up. But now, let me ask you, CJ, do you know, have they even put the S's into the damn boards? I mean, because I've seen some Danskos that didn't have the S's. I've seen Whitman's with no S's. I don't know if they have an updated version to where they've included the S's, and I don't know the mintage of them, CJ. So that's a great question. The average was 1.2 million for each design, less minute than the uber popular. There you go, the popular W's or the V75. Good point. Yeah, Jeff Dunn's confirming it too. So there you go. I mean, okay, we have scarcity. That's a good thing. But you don't have the same popularity because now remember, the W's come with a story, guys. The S's got lost in the sauce. That was something done by the mint. It was not in conjunction with the coin collecting community, whereas the W came from the big outpour of the million coin. What the heck did we call it back then, guys? It was the million coin drop. I mean, I just know we participated in it where we just took collectible coins and put them out in change. The mint got heir to that, and that's when they started doing the W. That's how that story got about. So that makes it, again, like I said, having a good story will help sell a coin. And I think, CJ, you're looking right now at that being proven with the S-mints because you ask, and this is no joke, you ask 100 people, CJ, put you a little, the Great Coin Hunt, thank you. But put you some kind of a poll up somewhere where it's popular, CJ, and like maybe ask you, when was the last circulated S-mint mark Washington quarter minted, and see what people say. I mean, and you might find out not many people even know. I've got a couple rolls of them around here. I got the whole series. Hello, Donald Harmon.
Hey, Donald. How are you?
I think that'll give you part of an answer, CJ. And like I said, the question you're asking is a great question, but you have to realize, there's more. There's several parts to that answer.
It's been a long time, Sir
Good
Donald.
info, though.
Yeah, I agree. It's been a long time, Donald. There's Scott's woodworking. Hello, Scott.
Hey, Scott, how are you, buddy?
Oh, Scott. Hell of a win, buddy. Hell of a win. I know JB, man, he's licking his wounds and Hey, thank you, CJ. Like I said, that was a great question. It truly, truly was.
By the way, when are you bringing those golden chickens up for auction?
When you take and open that damn dusty wallet of yours and get out those fenders.
I'm gonna have to dig a jar out from under the coop back there. I
There
guess.
you go. You might want to get 2 jars. I got a few.
Well, yeah, probably. I don't know how many of them roosters you got, but
I got more than 2.
I figured that.
But
How
yeah,
many's in that set?
I don't even know. I just noticed.
either.
I just grabbed the ones I got because they were different years
Yeah,
and the price was right. That's what I looked at.
that's always a good thing. Price is right. I enjoy them coins though. They're neat. They're kind of a unique,
Oh yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, good way to collect gold.
I mean, yeah. Anyway, anytime you can collect gold, the floor would be nice enough to hand me that one piece. I don't know if I even showed it or not. I got a big piece of gold that's old.
Yeah.
Oh my gulai. Man, that sucker, I'll tell you what, when I put that one up, I just hope there's enough people in there because that's a beauty. I think it's gorgeous, to be honest with you.
Huh.
Got any rolls, Scott?
What are your thoughts on
That is a good
coins
deal.
weren't minted to be used as currency?
Let's see. What are your thoughts on coins that weren't minted
To be currency.
to be used as currency? Now, wait a minute. Oryx, you're using the wrong terminology because currency is paper money. And coins, of course, are just that, coins.
Right.
So I'm not certain I follow that. I can't follow what you're saying. You're going to have to edit that and tell me, try that question again only because I can't make sense of it. I'm sorry.
Coins that minted that cannot use to buy something just like that.
Oh, wait a minute. I think, okay, hold on, Oryx. I think, Floor just said something that I think I understand. Okay. Okay. What you would be referring to, I believe, Oryx, would be something like proof mintage coins. Because actually a mint set is strictly circulated coins. Okay, yeah. I think that they can be collectible. They're usually low mintage. And you get a niche there, which is okay. Anymore CJ beans it's fiat. You're right. It's all currency, quite frankly. It used to be with gold and silver. I would consider that money and then currency. But now that it's all fiat currency, who gives a shit? Excuse my French. But I think that, the coins that are specialty designs that go strictly for the collector, you got to remember you got a niche on top of a niche now. So, I mean, they have their place, and some of them are. In fact, the Floor would show me that one coin that I'm asking her for. It would be something. Yeah, that gold one, that big one. I think it's a big one. I'll show you guys a pretty one. Hopefully, I can show it. We'll see.
Yeah, let me give you a screen there.
Well, just hold on a second. Let me see. I gotta see if I have to possibly change cameras.
Okay.
So just bear with me a second. But this is a beauty, in my opinion. But again, everything is opinion based. Let's see if this will show.
Hang on a second. Let me give you the camera. There you go. Oh God, that's gorgeous. How big is that thing?
That's in a ASC flip.
Ah, beautiful coin.
See that date? Whoops, right there.
Yep. That is gorgeous.
That's one of my favorite.
Yeah, I love that. That's pretty. That is pretty. I do like that.
Oh, if you want to know, hold on. You want to see? Let's see here. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to find. Here, let me get this out, and I'll give you an idea. Right there's a piece dollar, so
Right.
that's the size of a silver dollar.
What's that weigh? Close to an ounce?
I don't know. I don't have the number. Well, let's see. I'll tell you here in just a second. It weighs 0.4438 of an ounce.
Pretty coin.
Yeah, it is. I think it's gorgeous personally. Oh, and you're talking about the chickens?
Yeah. I love Flora's
Whoops, wrong side.
wrong side, but that's okay. Yep. That looks awful familiar.
Yeah, that's a 1909 there.
Yeah, I don't know what year this one that you all got me.
Well, see, the problem that you're going to have is I've got an 1884, but they don't have a chicken on it, but it's from the same. It's a similar series. I got a bunch of other. I ain't gonna show. Oh, here. Hey, let's see. You still out there, CJ?
Hey, she does do good chicken, DA Fuzz.
Let's see here. Oh, it ain't gonna show. I bet you.
Smack that camera, Robert.
Nah, this here's through plastic.
Yeah.
I can pull it out. I don't care shit. It's only a bar.
Oh, cool.
Well, heck. It's a 999 bar hand poured. It weighs 12.5 grams.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's pretty good.
Real good.
Yeah. Then I got a 4.8 gram one as well. Those are all the what we'll take and sell. They're coming down the pike.
Cool.
So let's see here.
We love our gold. I love mine anyway.
Oh yeah, CJ.
CJ, it's a baby.
There you go, kitty fishing. Gold member flashbacks.
Yeah, we like that gold. That's a fact. I call it.
Yeah, or that's what I liked about the 1915 when I got it up. That's okay, DeFuzz. All you gotta do is, you know what? Do like Mark A. Sell you a handful of coins and then buy you a piece of gold.
Florina, I told Robert next time lunch date with Mark A, I want Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah, she happened to see when we pulled into Frisch's today, there was a KFC just 2 doors down.
Yeah.
I said, well,
there's Alden's restaurant right there.
There you go. Heck yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Any more questions, anybody?
Yeah. Now's the time to ask them.
That's right.
What time is it? I don't even know. We've been on for a little over an hour.
Huh?
We've been on for over an hour. That's good.
Cool.
See, I'm going to go back to the YouTube side just a second here.
Sure.
Yeah, we still got 16 watching and 17 likes. That's good.
Like I said, guys, if you got any questions for me, ask them now.
Yeah, this is a good time to do it because I only get to nail this guy every once in a while on my channel, so.
That's it, man.
Alden, do you get a lot of eggs? Honey, I've never owned a chicken in my life unless it was in the skillet. I'll tell you all a quick story. Those of you that's new and ain't been around a long time. How this all started, I was on Travis's channel actually. And
Okay.
I asked him one night, I said, do you take chickens as payment? I'm going to send you a bunch of chickens and sheep and or something like that. And I don't know if somehow it stuck. And by the time I got back to Corn Hop, hell, I was sending chickens and eggs and fried chicken beaks. And
he was known so much as Chicken Man. Me and a bunch of other people from different channels went together and got him a gold coin that had a rooster on it.
Yep, sure do. And I treasure it. It would be the last coin I ever will have. That'll go to my granddaughter.
Okay, first off, Jeff Dunn, I don't like it. That's just my opinion. Everyone's allowed to have an opinion. That he asked about the new 2022 quarter with Washington facing
What
the
am I missing here?
Yeah, I don't like it. Scott's Woodworking. No, the B1A is on a business strike coin. Now, is it on a 63 proof? Good question, Scott. I've not even searched to find out. There should be one there, and that should be a different reverse design, RDV. I don't even know if anybody's looked into that, Scott. Be a good project for you. And I'm not joking. Bring that out, get that out there, because once I'm told the RDV or the B1A is supposed to be in the next cherry picker. So, you could take and point that out to the coin community, especially Variety Vista, and because they got to give it a new RDV. Let's see, Robert, I want to save for my first Morgan. How
That's
much
one I was just reading. Yeah.
have to save? Trina, when you say top quality, let me explain something to you, Trina. Top quality is going to be expensive.
Yeah.
And actually, top quality for the average person, probably unobtainable in a lifetime, literally, because we're talking multi-millions of dollars. There's Travis from Lemonhead Penny. How you doing? Who made our first copper planchet? That would be somewhere over in England, Britain. I don't know the company name, if that's your question, Travis. I just know it was made over in England because we had no copper mines and the planchets were all screwy. We got the secondary planchets.
Paul Revere.
Okay, you're talking about something different. You're saying Paul Revere made the first copper planchets. That could be by that time. I know before. You know what? when you said that, yeah, I agree with you. I'm thinking the colonial planchets that we were getting sent to us. I don't know. I'd have to look that up for Paul Revere, but I'll take your word for it.
The contracts for one time. Cool. Welcome there, Travis. Good to see you, buddy. I sent you a link earlier.
Let's see. No, I did not. How long do you plan to hold off on sending coins to PCGS and all their Dutch? I tell you what I'm doing. I am taking and I'm dibbling. We just did some. What was it for last week? Week before?
Before Sir Brad got to Las Vegas.
Yeah, right before the Las Vegas show, Dutch. We sent a few out. Yeah, but we sent a few out, and I'm waiting to see how they come back. And I'm only sending a few at a time. Scott's Woodworking, he was a silversmith. I do know that, but silversmith would have worked in copper as well.
If I'm not mistaken, it was either his father or his son that was also a silversmith, Paul Revere. It was a senior and a junior. I don't know which one was which.
Funny, NC.
NC, what did I miss? How many Lemonhead pennies does it take to make $1? I'm not even going to touch that. I got to come back for that one, but I'm just going to let it. No.
He was partners with his son. Thank you.
Partners
Lemon.
with his
That's what I
son.
was
Thanks,
thinking about.
Trav. I knew there was something there, but I couldn't
Yeah.
remember. It's been too long. Yeah.
Oryx, yes. The one recommendation I make for everybody is to buy a book today. That may be
Yes.
practical.
Yes.
But I would definitely do research. You know, a lot of people, how do you guys start collecting? Start collecting with something inexpensive, something that you can get out of change out of your pocket. Work on that for a while, and then research before you buy your first coin. But the key, guys, this is a big key to collecting. Now, I've got some very good, knowledgeable people here. Flying Dutchman, I know he knows a pretty good amount. But I know Lemonhead Penny's very knowledgeable. CJ's knowledgeable. The number one rule, and I say this almost all the time, if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. Because this is a hobby, guys. You're not out to make millions of dollars. I mean, some people try. Those are usually the ones that go home sad. There's an old saying with coin dealers. How do you make your first $1 million in collecting coins? Start out with $1 million. So, hello, DTS. How you doing?
Okay, Robert, to add to that,
yeah,
I've been collecting for about 6 years now, and I started out with Travis and you and a few others, but I guess I bought probably $300 or $400 worth of books before I ever bought my first coin.
Well, yeah, that is the number one. I mean, before you buy any coins, buy a book.
And I still buy books to this day. In fact, I mean, Travis, I'm always buying books off Travis. He'll come up with something I haven't seen before or don't have in my collection, and I rob him blind every once in a while when it comes to books. So. Thank you, Trav.
You'll have a hard time. You know, I get books to sell, and then I end up keeping them.
Yeah. I guarantee it. Yeah, I would be that way. I got one question for you, Robert, of my own. Hang on a minute. Let me give you a screen. Have you heard anything about the new book coming out, the one that you were involved in?
Yeah, Cherry Picker's Guide.
Cherry Picker. I couldn't think.
I don't even want to talk about it. I'm getting tired.
Oh, okay. That bad?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on. I'm back to the point where I don't give a shit. I'm getting a little mad because we've got to go over the quarters again. I know Larry's been doing it by himself for a minute because he hasn't called me, but he asked me to go over it with him. I've been working on that book for well over a year. So I don't know. All I am is the research person. Okay.
Right.
I just was doing research, getting in fact, you know what? We got enough people in here. I'm thinking about doing a video series about an in-depth study on cherry picker coins. Basically what I'm doing for the Cherry Picker's Guide, only putting it out in a video, just doing one video, like, mix it up, maybe start with a penny, then go to a nickel, dime, and just mix them up.
Right.
And get ideals from the people in the chat. Say, hey, what would you like to see next? Give me and then maybe do one on that. But do an in-depth study because I started doing research on it, and I figured it would take me 4 to 6 hours per video to make a 15-minute video. How you doing, Anna? Good to see you.
Hi, Anna. Good to see you, honey.
I was going to ask Alden the same question. Thank you, Oryx. That's cool. Trina said she likes the idea. I mean, I'm thinking about it.
I do too. I think it would make a good video series. I really do.
And you know what, Flying Dutchman? I thought about, now here's another thing I thought about, guys, is going and doing the research to go into Congress's records, because you can get all of the records from Congress online anymore.
We're done with this.
And find out maybe something that was pertinent that came up maybe one of our rights that we lost for that year, but just something of that nature.
Robert, hold down the fort a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I got to see a man about a small pony.
Not a problem. You know what, Flying Dutchman? I am a lifetime member of several clubs, but you're right. That is, if you belong to a club, I just talked with a couple people today and told them, you guys need to get involved in a club here in Cincinnati. I said, you're getting around like-minded people. You can do in-depth studies together with people that think the way you do. So that's a great suggestion there. I mean, yeah, there's more, collecting is a hobby, like I said. So that's the first thing. And it's just like, Mark A was talking about how he went bowling the other night. Me and him was talking. It's the camaraderie, having a good time, I don't know, Mark, over the years, how much money have you made off of bowling? I mean, it's a hobby. You just have fun with that. So, yeah, that's a good part there. Let's see. Yes, Scott, you're right. Let's see here. There you go. The nice lemon. Yeah, Mark, wake up. You're dreaming again, brother, or stop drinking that adult beverage. Take your pick. I didn't know you was that heavy of a drinker, Mark. Oh, Jeff Dunn, isn't that the truth? There's some books that are worth a considerable amount of money.
Do you remember the book that you bought in the auction house?
Oh, I'll tell you what, Dutch. Oh, my goodness. Now I'm not one of the youngest in mine, but there is still the amount of wealth in some of this. But you know what? I can bring to that table a little bit as well. And that's what that reminds me. I tell a lot of people, you know what? Believe it or not, you can take and well, yeah. Now, Lemon, that's where I'd go, is right where you just linked. But even if you only got 1 or 2 years, you might be able to go to a club, and 1, you can learn, 2, you can take, and you can also you might be able to teach somebody something. I mean, I've seen people, just specialize. I don't know what CJ ever done there for a minute. He was playing with the ASEs and was getting pretty good at them. I'll tell you a good example, guys. Lincoln Central took, and he got stupidly good on the Ike dollars. I mean,
yeah, he did.
If he would have taken and continued his research, he taught me some stuff. Hey, Donald Hearn, thanks for stopping in. Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you, Donald. Thanks, and come back next time.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Have a good one, buddy.
But I mean, it's just finding, that's part of, he liked ice. Find something you enjoy.
Yeah, he loves them.
Exactly. I mean, God knows he said he had enough of them, but find something you enjoy. I don't care what the series is. Penny Nickel Dime Quarter has, Art Ring, the RPM group. He just likes RPMs, and he is getting well known for that. He really is. And I mean, yeah, guys, that ain't gonna happen. You're not gonna get top of your ladder in a day or a week or a month. But you spend 4 or 5 years at it, which is relatively, just part time. You can become a specialist in almost anything, because there's only so much you can learn on these series. Whereas with me, I don't, I just know my varieties. I know what a double die is, RPM, OMM, things of that nature. But, and as you can tell, with your little quiz earlier, I know a lot of them by heart. How do you know them by heart? Well, do it for 40 years,
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm just getting halfway decent, not even good, but halfway decent at finding them, and I still miss things, and I do it all the time.
And you know what? I don't look for everything. I try to tell people I can be, one thing I learned a long, long time ago, I can be cherry picked because I don't look for everything. I look primarily for Viva Stanton cherry picker varieties.
Yeah.
Now, I can say for a fact I have never found every variety in the cherry pickers. Not only do they update it each time they make a new book, but there's some of them that are excessively, stupidly scarce. In
Yeah.
fact, it just is.
Question for you, Robert.
Well, Anna, then you got a valuable collection right now. Go ahead, Holden.
That half that I think was a Benji I bought. You said that there was a error on the back that was probably being the picker's guide this time.
You
What
bought
was that exactly? I bought it, but I mean, I'm not sure what it was.
Okay, they're going to break up the Bugs Bunny out of. There's another 55 that's just got the die Clash with no Bugs Bunny.
Right.
I believe that's getting added.
Okay.
Take care, Mark A. Thanks for hanging out there, buddy.
Mark A, have a great night, buddy. And we'll see you next time for sure. And hopefully tomorrow night we'll see you Coin Ops auction tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's right. Thank you, DTS. And I'll tell you what, we have a great time. Guys, I'll tell you what. Seriously, this is something I tell my kids, they talk about, what they wanted to do in life. I said, do whatever you enjoy, do it to the best of your ability, and don't worry about the money. That's the way to success, in my opinion. Now, with the coins, I've always loved the one key word you said in there, DTS, history. I absolutely love the history, because if you pay attention to the history, it may not be the actual history. Lemon just put a link up above. If you look to the www.congress.gov/, you can look up from the first Congress all the way up to present, and you can literally watch how the country has evolved. But you'll hear some of these things, history lessons, saying that, oh, this is what happened here, this is what happened there. That ain't true. That's like, you will not see, unless you go to DuckDuckGo and do some deep research, you'll not see all the controversy over Lincoln. He was the first president, the first person ever on a USA coin in 1909. There was so much negative feedback because, why do we know this? The first president, George Washington, was brought a coin, and it might have been, Lemonhead Penny might be able to help me with this. It might have been from Paul Revere that had Washington's likeness. He says, no. Get rid of that. This is not a monarchy. See, he didn't want the United States of America to become a monarchy like what they just left England. He wanted it to be a constitutional republic or democratic republic, something like that. You guys know what I'm talking about. However, so when Lincoln was first put on, they did it in now this is on a circulating coin. They put people on before then. People had an outcry on that as well. They were on commemorative, and they were saying that wasn't right. So I understand now, looking at the Constitution and understanding and seeing what they do, I understand it. But when Lincoln was first put on, a lot of people were saying, oh, they loved it down in the South because he was the great emancipator and yada. Nope, sure didn't. Those people, if anything, they were just as angry. So let's see.
Yeah, that's crazy. To add to that, the oldest American coin I have is at 1798 large cent.
Okay.
And if coins could talk, now I've looked at that coin, held it in my hand. It's in my typeset, but I've held it in my hand and go, man, if this thing could talk, how many people carried it? What pockets were they in? What did that coin witness?
Back in 1798, Washington could have literally had it.
Yeah, he could have.
I mean,
that's amazing to me that I hold a piece of history in my hand that could have been held by some of the greatest men of this country.
Right. I think the 1794 half dism, actually all the silver from 1794, Martha Washington had all the money and she had a bunch of silver, silverware, and I don't know, I think they loaned it again. Lemon, you know a lot about the history, but I believe they loaned it to the United States government to make our first coinage.
Oh, cool. I did not know that.
Yeah, so if you actually have any of that early silver coinage, you may actually have a coin. It was Martha's lemon. I do know that for a fact, my friend. George was a poor pauper. Martha had all the money.
I'm not gonna go there, but yeah,
I'm telling you for a fact, I've seen enough diaries to Martha had all the money. Her family came from money, not George.
yeah, she did. I remember reading that. But
But the point is, you can have, and because they were married, I'll give that one to Lemon.
Yeah.
It was both of theirs, because back then it was very, very. Thank you, Anna Hutchinson. But I mean, they were married, so realistically, it was theirs. But
Right.
Martha's the one who came from the richness.
I
However,
think
my only point is if you own one of them coins, you actually have a coin that Martha or George could have been eating.
eating off from. Yeah.
They might have been eating off of.
I think the oldest silver coin I have from the U.S. is 1803, I think, and
Yeah.
that fits into that time period.
Well, but no, because I think it was. You got to remember now, we're doing a country, so it would probably be from that first year. Now it may be. I don't remember here again, Travis. You might be able to help me. I don't remember. It seems to me there's pattern coins from 1793 or possibly actual circulating coins.
Oh, really? Silver.
Yes. Oh, yeah. The first coinage was only silver and gold. They didn't even have copper. I mean, the first ones were silver. Okay. Then they moved to it was silver and gold. But then they took in copper. They realized real quickly they had to have copper. Now they were using colonial copper for a while.
Right.
Okay? But it was all just to break up and to have change. But I believe it was just the dime, the dollar, and then a year later, I believe they started the penny.
Yeah, I remember at the show you were carrying around I think it was a 1794.
I don't remember. It might be a 1794. I think so.
I think so, because I was dying for it.
Yeah, and now Travis is correct. We use a Spanish dollar, and in fact, the Spanish dollar they took and they melted a lot of those down to make our first coinage out of. Like I said, all of it was not Martha Washington's because we had, it was to make a country, but part of those coins were from Martha. But yeah, Dism. The Dism was the first coin that I know of that was actually minted by the United States Mint.
That's wild.
And that would have been in the old building, the original one, which, you can look and I believe, and again, Travis, you might be able to help me here. I think it might have been I can't remember if it was, the Continental Congress started before coins were minted. So I can't remember if it's the first, second, or third Continental Congress where they allotted for the Philadelphia to open a mint.
It's been a great history lesson. I'll give it that.
Hey, that's the beauty of this.
I love it. I love it.
You learn about this country, you know a lot.
Yeah.
It is gone now, Travis. You're correct. I mean, I do know that, but like I said, I can't remember if it was first, second, or third Continental Congress is where it's at. See, I've read these all at one time, guys, and I'll be honest, it's trying to keep all that information and getting old is tougher.
Yeah.
There is
I'm a lot older than you are, Robert, so I don't want to hear about that.
The Fuzz, there's actually medals for Martha. She was well recognized, even and respected back then.
Monica.
We were broke after the war. That's right, Lemon. Exactly. Monica Tamani Arts. Hello.
Good to see you, Monica. I ain't seen you in a while, girl.
And if I hatched your name, I apologize.
We got 21 watching. That's good.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, and what all those men fought for, you know what? I give them all a lot of respect.
You know, we were talking history and stuff, but even a little more modern history than that. I was doing some research on the Carson City Mint and why silver. You know, because out east here where I'm at, there was a lot of paper currency. I mean, fractional, and but there was so much silver out there that they were popping off. You know, CC Morgan dollars and they were still using paper over here, but silver out west at the same time. And I was like, what? That don't make no sense. But when you get to reading about it, how the Carson City Mint and the reason that the way they did that, and as much as they put out at that time, the minimum that they were putting out on the East Coast, it's crazy, but it's true.
Well, but see, this is why San Francisco opened up its event is because of the gold rush. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what, but then, like you say, Carson City soon after, in a similar time frame, had struck the
Comstock load,
and they had
silver load,
and instead of them transporting all that silver,
there's minted it right there.
Yep.
And they, pretty much flooded the West with it. So,
Anna, thank you so much for hanging out with us. You have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.
Anna, it was great to see you, honey. I hope you join us again soon. And Lemon, you've got the link. If you want to come up, come on up. We'd love to have you.
Let's see here. But another thing, a lot of people don't realize that's, let's see. Somebody needs to look up and do a real quick Google search or DuckDuckGo search and find out when Levi's put pockets in jeans, because that was the first pocketed jeans. Because before then, guys, I've got one somewhere. You had bags that you kept all your coins in. You didn't have.
Yeah. I have one of them in my safe. I don't know where I got it. Hell, you might have given it to me. I don't know, but
maybe I can't find mine now.
Lemon had one.
Didn't have no gold in it. But...
Manila.
Well, Lemon, the Manila Mint history is interesting as well. A lot of people don't know that the Manila Mint was actually the United States government took in from 1903 to 1930 something. The United States made all the coins for the USPI, Philippines.
Right.
And then they opened the Manila Mint, and then World War II broke out. And once World War II broke out, 1873, thank you, DTS coins. That sounds about right, during the trade dollar era. But that's for the first pocket, I'm guessing, DTS. However, Manila, they took, and a lot of people don't realize this, why a lot of your pesos and other coins from the Philippines are a little bit, there's a lot of what they call shipwreck damage, but it's not shipwreck. When Japan took and was conquering the Philippines, they took all of their silver coins and dumped them out in the Manila Bay.
Yeah.
And there was gazillions of silver out there. And after the war, they went back. They found most of them, but I guarantee you, there's probably a treasure trove out there still.
Oh, I guarantee there is.
Yep.
I've got one of the, I may have got it from Florina. I don't remember. But I've got it's a banknote. But it's a Filipino banknote, but it was from Japan.
That's what you're talking about is emergency currency.
I guess. But it's got...
it'll have like...
It's a peso, but it's
got Japan on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she got it from me. I can promise you that.
Well, I've got it in my collection now.
That's okay. I don't mind. Oh, I've got a lot of their emergency.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Yeah, you're right, Lemon. There are still people to this day that find coins out in the Manila Bay that'll go looking for it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
After all these years. That's wild.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's been, 80 years since the war?
Oh yeah.
85, something like
The
that.
one story I like that a lot of people don't realize is, everyone knows the story of the 1804 silver dollar from the United States of America, but and it's a similar story. In 1906, the United States made a lot of pesos for the Filipino government, like 200 and some thousand or more. They shipped them. Well, then the price of silver in 1906 had went up so much, they recalled them all, and only a few dozen got out, but the rest of them got sent back to the United States and they got all melted down. That's why the '06 Filipino pesos is one of the most counterfeited coins for the Filipino coinage.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I didn't know that either. That's cool.
Oh yeah. They meant it's like our 1964 Denver peace dollar.
Right.
All of them got melted supposedly. Same thing was supposed to happen to the '06 Filipino peso, but they took and some of them got out, just like people speculate some got out of the 34 Denver peace dollar.
When you get into the history of money period, but coinage and even currency, it's unreal. I mean, I've got some currency, like the saddle horse blankets and older, the Black Eagles, and those are, to me, as interesting as the coins. They're just the history behind it.
Oh yeah, listen, you're going to take over for a minute. I got to see that. I got to go finish.
You got to go see a man about a big horse. Okay.
I want to talk to you about that pony that you passed on.
Well, guys, Lemon, I wish you'd come on and join us. And if you can't find the link, I'll send it to you again. But we're not going to be on a whole lot longer. But I thought I'd put up a stream. It's been, I don't know, 5 or 6 months since I did a live stream. And it's a lot of fun. We get to talk coin and history and anything else anybody really wants to talk about within, reason. YouTube's reason. Susie Wiki is always watching us, so we kind of have to be careful on something. But it's cool. It really is. It's cool to be able to hold history in your hand. When you're a coin collector, you get to do that. And the more you get into it, it's super cool. I go through my typeset, and I go from the late 1700s all the way up to modern, and all the things in between, and the different designs, even the different compositions that they use. It's amazing. It really is. I mean, you got a whole history book just in one 77 Dansco. So I like it. It's cool. DTS coins in the house. Lemon, like I said, come on up. It's good to have everybody here. Let me go back to the YouTube side just for a sec. And diffuse. It's good to see you, Lemon. Thank you, brother. Robert's back. Hang on a sec. There we go.
Oh, yes. Yep. Thank you. Hello, there's Chubby Hubby.
Hey, there's Chubby Hubby. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I like them too. I've got a couple. I've got about 3 different styles of the horse blankets. They're cool build. I like the fractionals as well. Yeah, well, I don't have one in that kind of shape, but I got one close. That's nice.
Yeah, it's not that good a shape, but it's hard for me to show it. I got that blow.
Yeah, I think I got 3 or 4 folds in mine. But it looks like you had a center crease in that one.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah, I love Black Eagles are great. That's an 1899 Black Eagle, right?
Yeah, I don't know which one, because they made 2 different series.
Yeah.
This is the...
It looked like the 899. I'm not sure.
I don't know if it's a 99 or 2. 18. This is the 86, but hold on. 99.
Yeah, thought so.
Yep.
I've gotten to where I'm getting halfway for me at learning some of the currency. I love the fractional stuff. That stuff amazes me.
You know, that's hot right now.
Yeah, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Love the fractional stuff. And DA Plus says, I want one of them. Well, I'm sure that one of us can help you out because
I was like, I want one of everything, but I can't have it.
you pretty much get one of everything, Robert, I'm sure.
Dude, I ain't got that kind of money. Takes a lot of money to have every one. I mean, the guy who came the closest was a banker, Ellsberg.
I got a question for you, Robert.
Yep.
I've got a 71 proof set here.
Okay.
And I don't know where I got it, but in the flap it says very nice DDR nickel. United States of America 5 cents. It's in the Silo Monticello, half right of the building, including the windows, columns, and rails on top. So it's going to be a double die reverse on the nickel.
Sounds to me almost
It's
like
in the case.
MD because sounds almost like it's MD because of everything that's doubled. How you doing, Cyclonic Silver? Let me see the writing.
Hang on a minute. Let me go full screen.
The writing on the envelope sort of.
Is my camera making that out?
Move it up a little. There you go. That's not my handwriting, so I don't know who it is.
I don't know.
It's not my handwriting, so now I'd have to see the coin, but it almost sounds MD.
Okay, hang on a minute. Let me look. Let me turn on this camera. Hang on a second. Let me change. I about forgot how to run this thing.
Just like Cyclonic Silver. Okay, let's look and see what we got.
Let me get this thing turned around right.
Okay.
It's in the plastic, so.
Okay, that's fine.
What do you want to see?
Everywhere they said that there's doubled. I ain't seen no doubled yet.
I'm just going by what was on the flap. But I couldn't see it either. That's the reason I was going to ask you about it. I could not see any doubling.
Damn, they changed coins on you.
Well, it's possible.
I know it could. I don't see it all. I don't see nothing.
I don't either.
Go to the left side or the other side of the coin. Let me see if there's anything on the other side. Yeah, right in there. I don't see no doubling.
I don't either.
Stop right there. I don't even see machine doubling.
I think it's just a regular set.
Yeah, somebody changed it out.
Somebody swapped it out. Yep.
Yeah, because I don't see squat.
Okay. Well, hey, it was worth checking, man.
Yep.
But I couldn't find it, so I figured if anybody would know, it would be you.
Hey, I don't see nothing on it, so I would like to have thought I would have seen it. So
it isn't there. It isn't there.
Right.
So it's gone back down to a $5 or $6 set.
Yep. It sounds like it to me.
Me too. Go back in my set collection. Oh.
Take care of Cyclonic. See you later, Clint.
Hey, Clint. I didn't even know he was in the house. I didn't see him. Well,
I rang the bell for him and he never even said thank you. You're welcome. Prick.
Oh, Lord. I love it.
I went out of my way and I took and I did it lightly so I didn't take and destroy people's ears.
That's pretty good.
I love you, Cyclonic Silver. Just
Oh Lord. One thing in all is you can always lay your hair down.
That's it, man.
David Carline's in the house.
Hey, DTS, I understand that. When you get my age, man, 5 hours is the amount of sleep, and that's it. You're done.
Yeah.
But I understand, Dwayne. You have a good evening. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out with us. How you doing, David Carlisle? Good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see everybody. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back live streaming. And thank you, Robert, for joining me. It's always a pleasure to have you here. You know that.
I'll tell you what, it's been fun just to, to me, just I do this because I enjoy it. I really do. And I mean, just talking, I enjoy answering questions for what I know. I mean, when I know it.
Well, and it's a different type format than what you're used to doing. And you kind of, like you said, you kind of come, let your hair down, talk, have a good time, and we talk about a little bit of everything. That's what I love.
I don't worry about, there's some things I just don't worry about.
Exactly. And 90% of it's about coin, and that's what we're all into, and that's the good thing.
Yeah.
And you always got pretty Florina in the background.
Okay. I don't know about always, but I always have her here. So
well, like I said, you always have her in the background. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Well, guys, Trina, great to see you, honey. Hang around a little bit, Robert. I'm going to go ahead and end this, but we will do our best. I don't know about next weekend, but the weekend after, we'll be here Sunday night at 9:30. So
try and get some other people out there. Maybe get Travis to get his lady.
Yeah, we have to get Travis, maybe even rope Joe into coming and joining us.
Good luck. I mean,
I know.
He's a busy man.
He stays that way anymore. Yeah.
You know what we need to do? We need to get some people that are out there, like the Dutchman. Dutchman could be a good one to get out there.
Sure. I'll tell you what. Here's an open invitation to all the mods at CoinOp. Let's do a mod and owner, which is of course Robert, but mod get together right here on my channel. We'll plan on it a week from Sunday night at 9:30.
Like I said, I think I'd also like to get, honestly, now this is me, and you guys make your own mind up. I don't care. And this is your channel. You can decide whatever you want, but I would like to get people that are actually just collectors.
That'd be great too.
The Fuzz, Trina,
yeah,
David, any of them that are
David Carlisle. Anybody wants to come up and join? Yeah, we'll just have a big group. I think I can have 12 at a time up here or something.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, I would love, because that's the best way. I mean, maybe that's what we got to do, is maybe once a month have, how like once a month you only have a coin club,
right?
I thought about doing that, and I thought about doing it on my private channel. Just have a coin club to where we all just come out and just chat, because I can get up to 12 people on my stream, and I have fiber optics for my main stream. So I know I can handle it. I don't know what you have or anything.
I don't. Your connections, your setup's a lot better than mine. So
all I was thinking is that way there, just have like a coin club meeting once a month.
Sounds great.
Have ideals to help expand the hobby. Talk about the coin show that's coming up.
Right.
Just things like that. And again, just like-minded people talking. So if it tailors off into what you had for dinner last night, okay, who gives a shit?
That's it. Sounds good.
About having a good time, and but if somebody says, hey, look at this, I just found this week.
Really?
Okay. Well, that was just an example. Like that one thing last week.
That sounds like an awesome idea.
Well, I'm thinking about doing that, and if I get enough input from you guys, you all know my email address. If not, go over there and find it. Well, I'll tell you what, the Fuzz, I thought about that too, possibly intertwining. Guys, I've got every test. I've got every booklet, everything that it requires you to become a numismatist scholar. Now, granted, talking the way I'm talking, it would take a long time. But
Yeah.
I mean, we could intermingle something like that. Have a show and tell. You know, when I go to my coin club, we have a show and tell. Usually there's one person that comes in that's a guest speaker that will take and talk on a subject. I don't care if it's tokens, counterfeits, Morgans, trade, you name it.
Right.
A guest speaker comes in and they do a speech for about half an hour, giving you in-depth details. And then the rest of the time is show and tell, or people just intermingling. And then we have little snacks, this, that, and the other. You know, we take a 10, 15-minute break for snacks, come back in, we do a business meeting, you name it. I mean, we could model it after a regular club and have a good time.
Yeah, I missed that. My club hasn't met in over 2 years because of COVID. So,
Well, I get that.
and they still not meet yet.
Well, Flying Dutchman, there you go. See, Flying Dutchman, you could be the secretary. Just don't forget, Flying Dutchman. Now you got to wear mini skirts.
That's it, and you got to shave your legs.
Yeah, shave your legs, please.
Oh my God, Kristen, are you listening?
Oh yeah. Hey, Kristen, what do you think about that?
Oh, that was a good one. I couldn't resist that.
Oh man.
All right, guys. Thank you for being here. And like I said, we 2 weeks from tonight, same bat time, same bat channel. And Robert,
You guys think of some ideals of what, we just come up with a couple of good ideals to try and bring a community a little closer. So you guys think the same thing. And between all of us, I'm certain, invite other people here to take and to just invite a lot of people here to bring ideals up, and, we can have a few informal meetings to find out what we're going to do. And then after that, set down some rules, say, okay, let's do this.
Yeah, I'm all in for it. Sounds great.
Good to see everybody real quick. You'll see me next on Monday at 7:00 on CoinOp.
Tomorrow night, 7 p.m.
Yeah, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe.
Be there or be square.
There you go. So, hey,
good night, all, and Godspeed to everybody. Hang around a minute, Robert.
I will.
Y'all have a good night. God bless. See you next time. Night.